pitching it on
nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over.
Just about to get underway. Jonathan Aranda digs in now. And 2 balls, no strikes to count. A strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Just getting started here in St. Louis. Three-two now. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that.
And the runner holds. Aranda on at first, nobody out. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Runner on the go. Swing, and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Base hit. The throw in. They take the force out. 1 out in the top of the first.
Oh, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
1 out man at first. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Close, but called the ball. Ball 1.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. And that drops in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Got him. 2 away now. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
A little bit high. Ball 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Here's a high chopper.
No, he's in.
To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Stepping in, Mason Wynn. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here. That's worth the price of admission. His first homer of the year. The Cardinals score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Ivan Herrera in the box now. No balls and a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 0-1. Swings through that.
Oh.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. Swing. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up and in, and the count is 1-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. We go on to inning number 2. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Oh.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The 2-1. Out to center. Scott takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Now a pop-up on the infield. Burleson settles under it. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Chandler Simpson at the plate now. That's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Check swing. He held up. 2 balls and a strike. Just
that's out the corner.
Man, that got him square in the mask. Payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it lands foul. So we reset and we'll do it again. In the air, left side. Nootbaar under this one. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the second. Pedro Pages getting ready to hit.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Left fielder, Nootbaar.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. Foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout. New inning getting started. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes.
Huh.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Here's the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Towards first. Burleson takes it himself. Leadoff hitter gone.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see them show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Ball.
And that's off
that's
the outside
like
edge. And it's 2-1. Now one miss.
Ball 3.
And now it's filled up. In the air to left center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
battling here as he fouls it away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Win to Weatherholt. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 2, the Rays nothing. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. 0-1 now. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. That one fouled off.
Oh!
And a big swing and a miss. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Pitcher's doing a great job of keeping this lineup off balance early in the game. If he can keep that up, he's going to have a good outing out there.
No,
this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. All set for the start of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The other way. That's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Ball 3.
Inside. Ball 3. Now there's a bullet down the line. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Throws to second. He pulls into second. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Late swing, foul to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that may...
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now a chance for Jake Fraley. Oh.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 away. And now the shortstop, Carson Williams. He's 0 for 1.
That's the ball. Ball 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Rays get an RBI double. We're midway. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. Fastball is outside. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. And first offering is fouled off. This ball's chopped to the ground and foul ball. Got him. 2 down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 2-1. Swings through that. That one missing inside. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Nick Cortez.
Ball 1.
1-1. Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the dirt, and it's 2-2. Rays down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Stays alive. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Out towards left center. Scott on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. So up next, Richie Palacios. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
Up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That's inside. Ball 1. Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a
For Tampa Bay,
J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul straight back. On the ground to first, Aranda. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Yo no hago canciones, hago himnos pa' que no caducan. En este género yo fui un Hadouken. Y se extinguieron como los dinosaurs. Antes que me apague, se apaga el sol. Subimos y rompimos el ascensor. El prepa que les tiro Balbasol. Conejo, ahora los miro de arriba y de lejos.
So digging in, Jonathan Aranda.
First baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Now on the bump, Matthew Liberatore.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. As a pitcher, you don't want to throw them get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
That clips a corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That misses. And the count 1-2. In there, sets him down on strikes.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
No, that's
outside, ball one.
Ball.
Liberator, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. This one in the air center field. Scott moving back for this one. And there's two down. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Fastball for a strike at 95. The Rays down by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Nice grab, and very nicely done for the out. Rays held in check here. They're down. Back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. That's to third. But it kicks foul. One. Just off the inside edge. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Cole Sulser warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Englert warming up as well. And that one is downstairs. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Swing and a ball popped up. Aranda under it. One away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, dude, a two-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
I followed your footsteps through the dark. The color shaping.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Man at second. And that's in there at the knees.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers' pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him. No big deal.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The 2-2 now. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Down 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Hey!
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Comes up empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one almost hit him. Two now. Aranda. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone?
Oh.
Next pitch is outside. And a foul ball. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
That's the ball. That's a ball.
The Rays down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's a little bit high. And it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one finds the zone. Full count now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Williams stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
For Tampa Bay.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Mason Engler.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Jordan Walker. Next up for the Cardinals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Substitution now at first base. And pinch running for St. Louis, Mike Antico. Looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Late on that fastball.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 4-1.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swings through that one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Walker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Out towards right center field. Fraley has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. So up next, J.J. Weatherholt. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Whoa.
Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's outside, and it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So
Take it,
puts runners at first and second.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. And that misses.
That's inside.
And 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. 1 run. Ramon Urias now in the game as he takes over third.
Number 29.
Here's the left fielder, Chandler Simpson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-1. And a curve finds the outside corner for strike 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher Nick Forte.
Right through there for a strike. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, bases empty. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Two down, nobody on. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. And this is still. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Cole Sulser. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh.
Swings through that one for strike 2. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there, and that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Ian Seymour, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Strike two.
Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. One gone, runner at first. And now it's Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3 in this one. In there for strike one. Man at first, one away. Late on that fastball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
0-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Third time he struck out in this one.
For Tampa Bay, number 61.
The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Williams gets under it. And that'll do it. We go to the ninth. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
Up.
And that drops in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. And there's one away.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
That's the ball.
Now that's smacked to right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Next to hit, Junior Caminero.
That's the ball.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Cedric Mullins will hit next.
No, that's a ball.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And there's the automatic. They're down to their final strike. And that's outside ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Hard hit left side, and that is the ball game. Sancho with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio, while the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home. Say a minute, but he's wrong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Congressmen in Washington
That's what the doctor ordered. Come screaming through and in towns across the country. It's color that divides. When in working men and ladies, we can find our common side. It's morning in America. It's morning in America. We morning in America, and I can't see the dawn. No. When the silence meets the sound, beckoning from underground, you're invited, there's no waiting. Pick a piece up off the floor. What is lost is never found. When your lover comes around, I'm on fire, baby, please me too. Burn your house down just for you. Falling fast, call me capable at last. I'm awakening at the wrong end of your past. Call the car, call the shot. Call me everything you're not. Time to see it say.